Kuka. Kuka means to reside. That's Kukaa. Kuka.
Kuka.
That's to reside, like to live somewhere. And it also means to sit. And it might feel kind of random to have these meanings together in one verb, to reside and to sit. But if you look to English or other languages you may speak, you might also find these two meanings connected. So, for example, in English we have settlement, which is a place to live, coming from seat. Or even reside, which means to resit. So, kuka, to reside, like to live, or to sit. And we have two A's on the end there, no? Kukaa, which in Swahili makes it like two syllables, which is why we have the accent on ka, kuka. I'm staying here.
Ninakaa hapa.
Good. Ninakaa hapa. So we don't keep the ku of kuka because it's not a monosyllabic verb. Ka counts as two syllables. Ninakaa hapa. If you want to say right here, you can say hapa hapa. You can double hapa to give the meaning of like right here. So I stay right here.
Ninakaa hapa hapa.
Ninakaa hapa hapa. So we've already seen how we have hapa for right here and huku for around here, but we can still intensify that hapa hapa to mean right here. So maybe we want to say something like, I stay right here in the hotel. What was the word for hotel?
Hoteli.
Hoteli. And in the hotel?
Hotelini.
Hotelini. So I stay right here in the hotel.
Ninakaa.
Ka.
Ninakaa.
You don't have to break the syllables.
Okay.
No? Ka.
Ninakaa hapa hapa hotelini.
Ninakaa hapa hapa hotelini. My friend was rafiki yangu. Rafiki yangu.
Rafiki yangu.
Good. And at my friend's place. How did we get that meaning? At my friend's place.
Kwa rafiki yangu.
Very good. Kwa rafiki yangu. I'm not staying here. I'm staying at my friend's place. So the first bit is I'm not staying here.
Sikai.
Very good. I'm not staying here.
Sikai hapa.
I'm staying at my friend's place.
Ninakaa kwa rafiki yangu.
Very good. Sikai hapa. Ninakaa kwa rafiki yangu. The word for sister in Swahili is dada. Dada.
Dada.
Da. And this is also used colloquially to address females of more or less the same age. So somebody might address you as sister, dada. We're staying at my sister's place. Where are you staying? So, we're staying at my sister's place.
Tunakaa kwa dada yangu.
Very good. Tunakaa kwa dada yangu. Where are you staying?
Unakaa wapi?
Very good. Unakaa wapi. But when we contrast in this way, we're staying at my sister's place. Where are you staying? Just as in English, we put that little bit of emphasis on you. Where are you staying? In Swahili, we'll probably use the word for you.
Yeye.
Yeye is he or she?
Wewe.
Wewe. Good. So, where are you staying?
Unakaa wapi wewe?
Unakaa wapi wewe? Or wewe unakaa wapi? More common, I'd say. Wewe unakaa wapi? So we have wewe for you if we're talking to one person. If we're talking to more than one person, we have nyinyi. Nyinyi. NYI, NYI.
Nyinyi.
So how would you say, where are you guys staying?
Nyinyi mnakaa wapi?
Nyinyi mnakaa wapi? We're staying at my sister's place. Where are you staying? Tunakaa kwa dada yangu. Nyinyi mnakaa wapi? And also, instead of dada yangu, you will also hear dadangu. So it can all join together. My sister has one word, dadangu. This doesn't always happen, just with some words in Swahili. So we said that kuka, other than to reside, is also used for to sit. So how would you tell somebody to sit?
Ka.
Ka. What if there were more than one person?
Kaeni.
Kaeni. Very good. This is K-A-E-N-I because the eni replaces one of the A's, no? So kaeni. Good. Sit. You might also hear karibu kiti for sit, but that sounds much more like take a seat, have a seat. Karibu is welcome or you're welcome, and kiti just means chair, no? Take a chair. Karibu kiti. And how might you make karibu plural if you're saying karibu to more than one person?
Karibu, karibeni.
Very good. We don't end with an A on karibu, so we just add ni instead of any, like we did with njo, come, and njoni, karibuni. So we've seen how verbs tend to end in A, but in our present negative, this final A changes to an I. Aren't you guys staying here?
Mkai.
Again?
Mkai. No. Hamkai. Hapa.
Hamkai hapa, good. Umkai is just half the story. No? Hamkai hapa, good. So we change the last A of kuka to an I there for the present negative. But if the verb doesn't end with an A, like the verbs of Arabic origin mostly don't, then you don't have to worry about changing that last vowel, only if we have an A on the end. So for example, we have kusahau, which means to forget. Kusahau.
Kusahau.
What does that end in? What vowel does that end in?
U.
U, a U. K-U-S-A-H-A-U. Kusahau, to forget. How would you say we forget?
Tunasahau.
Tunasahau. So in French, I guess you have a silent H or a very weak H, and that's coming across a lot in Swahili. So you want to be careful to pronounce it, to actually pronounce it. Sahau.
Sahau.
Good, very good. So we forget?
Tunasahau.
Tunasahau, very good. And if we say we don't forget?
Hatusahau.
Hatusahau. So we remove the na, like always in the present negative, but we don't have to worry about changing the last vowel of the verb, only if it's an a. Hatusahau. How would you say I have already forgotten?
Nimesha sahau.
Nimesha sahau. Good. Nimesha sahau. And I mentioned how this sha was from kwisha, and you can actually insert all of kwisha instead of sha. You could say nimekwisha sahau. You might hear that as well. Nimesha sahau, nimekwisha sahau. I have already forgotten. How would you say forget it?
Sahau.
Sahau. Good. We might not necessarily need to refer to anything with it. Sahau. And the plural, forget it?
Sahaeni? No, sahaweni. No, sahauni.
Sahauni. Good. Sahauni. No, we just add ni because again it doesn't end in a, so we just add ni there. Sahauni. And it moves the accent. No. Sahau. Sahauni. We always have the accent on the penultimate syllable, the second last syllable in Swahili. If you wanted to include the word for it, forget it, you are referring to something specific, the sound for it, where do you think it would go? Let's try it. Let's say forget it and we mean a key noun. Forget it and we're talking about a key noun.
Kisahau.
Kisahau. Very good. No? That it goes before the main verb stem. Kisahau. Forget it. Or if you meant a n noun and n noun.
Isahau.
Isahau. Forget it or forget about it. What was the sound that we had for they? Referring to people.
Wa.
Wa. How would you say forget them?
Wasahau.
Wasahau. Good. And if you were talking to more than one person, forget them?
Wasahauni.
Wasahauni. Very good. So we have kusahau, a verb of Arabic origin, not ending in a. Kusahau, to forget. Another verb like this is kujaribu, meaning to try. Kujaribu.
Kujaribu.
So again, not ending in a. How would you say I'm trying?
Ninajaribu.
Ninajaribu. Are you trying?
Unajaribu.
Munajaribu. Are you guys trying?
Mnajaribu.
You're not trying. Still plural. Still talking to more than one person. You're not trying.
Hamjaribu.
Hamjaribu. And here we notice we don't have any vowel change, no, from the negative present. That final vowel stays the same, hamjaribu. And to one person, you're not trying,
hujaribu.
hujaribu. If you want to say you're not even trying, you can use hata for even, hata, and put it first. So how would you say that you're not even trying?
Hata hujaribu.
Hata hujaribu. And this hata is actually related to hasta in Spanish, like hasta luego, which is pretty well-known saying, hasta luego, which is spelled with a silent H, no, in Spanish, actually coming from Arabic, hatta. So that means even. How would you say to more than one person, you guys aren't even trying?
Hata hamjaribu.
Very good. Hatta hamjaribu. Hamjaribu. What was the word for what?
Nini.
Nini. And why?
Kwa nini.
Kwa nini. Why don't you try to come? Why don't you try to come?
Kwa nini hujaribu kuja.
Very good. Kwa nini hujaribu kuja? And this can also be used like a suggestion, no, as in English. Why don't you try to come? Kwa nini hujaribu kuja? What was to forget?
Kusahau.
Kusahau. And to try?
Kujaribu.
Kujaribu. Try to forget about it. So just try to forget.
Jaribu kusahau.
Jaribu kusahau. And to more than one person?
Jaribuni kusahau.
Very good. Jaribuni kusahau. Very good.